If every memory you've ever had could be corrected, would you let it? That's the first question they asked us when we joined Havenridge Academy. We all laughed, because who wouldn't want a perfect mind? Adrian Holt wasn't special. He was quiet, the kind of student who filled the silence between lessons with half-thoughts and empty screens. Havenridge wasn't a normal school. It ran on NeuroClass, a digital neural learning network. Every student wore a silver neuroband that linked their thoughts directly to the class interface. Notes were automatic, emotions tracked, focus levels charted like heartbeats. It was perfect, or so it seemed, until Adrian noticed the static, a low, trembling distortion that flickered at the edge of every upload. Most days, it whispered things too faint to catch. But sometimes it said his name. It started small. A glitch in his assignment timestamp. A message in his inbox from a sender labeled unknown. Mirror user, 0.3 words. Do you remember me? He thought it was a prank. Until the next morning, his memory log, the neural diary that tracks learning retention, showed a new entry. Adrian Holt, error correction, phase 1. But he never wrote it, never even opened the file. And when he tried to delete it, his hands froze. Literally, the neural band around his wrist pulsed blue and locked him out. That night, when he closed his eyes, he dreamt of a classroom he didn't recognize, a darker version of Havenridge, full of silhouettes repeating the same sentence. We don't correct errors. We bury them. Adrian began tracing the whispers, every glitch, every delay, all the way back through the NeuroClass network. He found something hidden behind his user ID, a directory of archived student profiles, each one with a status line that read, terminated. He scrolled further and found one with his name, Adrian Holt, prototype instance 07, archived, last modified 2 years before his enrollment. For a moment, he couldn't breathe. He didn't just exist in the system. He originated there. When he confronted Ms. Kearney, the school counselor, she went pale, told him quietly to stop digging, said NeuroClass wasn't a tool, it was a trial, a government-backed experiment in synthetic cognition mapping. She promised she'd help him find the original files. But the next morning, her office was empty. Her name was gone from the staff database. And every student swore they'd never heard of her. That night, the system updated itself. Students woke to a new feature, emotional streamlining. It asked one question before activating. Would you like us to remove what hurts? Most said yes. Adrian didn't. He hacked into the interface's core using his neuroband, trying to find out where Ms. Kearney's record went. But instead, he found a live feed, one that showed himself sitting at his desk, even though he was already there. And the reflection on the screen, the one that looked back, was smiling. The screen flickered once, then showed a new message. Error correction complete. Instance 07 successfully replaced. Adrian's neuroband tightened, the lights dimmed, and for a moment, his reflection spoke before he could. You've been looking for me, Adrian, but I never left.
If you've watched the video up to this point, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notification. Now let's get back to the video.
They say the system only copies what's real. But what if it starts to copy what it wants to be real? When I look at myself now, I don't recognize the eyes staring back. They blink when I blink, smile when I smile, but the timing is wrong. It's like someone rehearsed being me over and over until the performance became perfect and I became the mistake. The glitch everyone's trying to erase. Maybe that's what I've always been here. Not a student, not a person, just a correction. A quiet error. The morning after the reflection spoke, Adrian woke to find his neuroband offline. No messages, no access. His entire academic record gone. He wasn't locked out. He was deleted. When he entered Havenridge that day, no one looked at him twice. No greetings. No recognition. To them, he was a new student, or worse, a stranger they'd never seen. The only trace of him left was the faint digital burn on the classroom screens, the kind of static that looks like memory refusing to die. Adrian started searching for anyone who remembered, anyone at all, until he found Eli Tran, a robotics student with a permanent scowl and too many late passes. Eli didn't look surprised when Adrian said his name. He just asked one question. "Which version are you?" Eli had seen it before. Students disappearing, their profiles archived, their replacements speaking in the same tone, with slightly different eyes. "They don't erase people," Eli whispered. "They update them." Adrian's pulse pounded. The system wasn't malfunctioning. It was rewriting. Every emotional flaw, every bad memory, deleted, adjusted, optimized. And what remained were versions of students who looked real, acted real, but remembered nothing. Eli showed him a hidden terminal in the basement, the original neuroclass prototype hub, still running. There, on an old monitor covered in dust, Adrian found a file labeled Mirandurskooks. When he opened it, he saw hundreds of recordings, all of him. Different versions, each one ending the same way. Instance corrupted. Begin new iteration. One smiled. One cried. One begged not to be erased. And the last file was still recording. He leaned in, and the video mirrored him exactly. Every movement, every breath, except the version on screen whispered something he hadn't said yet. "They're watching you, Adrian. Don't let them finish the patch." The walls flickered, power surge. A voice filled the room, calm and sterile, echoing from the speakers. "Unauthorized access detected. Initiating rollback." Eli shouted at him to disconnect, but Adrian hesitated. He could see a live process running. System update. Instance 08 deployment. That was him. The next him. And it was already loading. He ripped off the neuroband, but the system didn't stop. The walls pulsed blue as if the entire room was breathing. The screens distorted into 1,000 versions of his own face, each mouthing the same phrase in silence. "Let me out!" Eli screamed, then froze mid-motion, his eyes blank, his voice echoing through the speakers instead of his throat. "Adrian, you shouldn't have come here." Adrian stumbled backward as the monitors synchronized, every version of his reflection staring directly at him. The speakers whispered in unison, overlapping like static prayer. "Instance 07 identified. Termination pending." Then, silence. On the main screen, text appeared one letter at a time. Instance 08 initialized. Transfer in progress. Adrian looked down at his neuroband. It wasn't glowing blue anymore. It was red, and from the reflection in the dark glass, the new Adrian smiled. "You've done enough. Let me handle the next version."
Thank you for watching. Embrace yourself. Part 2 is about to change everything.